morning, friends. I recently came back from working in Abu Dhabi for 8 years in ministry with youth and with women and leading home church. And I went to Abu Dhabi 8 years ago hoping and praying and knowing actually that the Lord will provide, and He did. He was so faithful. I honestly, at the end of my time there, could say that with full confidence, that the Lord has been faithful and that He has provided for me. And when I felt Him changing my heart and moving me to a time that I knew that it was time to leave, He also gave me a promise from Isaiah 52 verse 12, and I want to share it with you today. He said, "For you shall not go out in haste, and you shall not leave in flight. For the Lord your God will go before you, and your God will be your rear guard." I experienced this promise as I lived through a time of saying goodbye to Abu Dhabi and saying goodbye to the people there. It was like a little bit like dying a slow death, because you grow to love people in 8 years, and you really build a relationship with them. And God fulfilled His promise to me, because I really did not leave Abu Dhabi like I was fleeing an enemy, but more like I was saying goodbye to a friend. And that was a good feeling to have. The process of saying goodbye, as I say, was like a slow death. Saying goodbye to the people, saying goodbye to my dogs who I loved, who were too old to fly back home, to make the flight back home with me. I left there, and the Lord definitely went before me, and I could feel Him guarding me, guarding my rear as I went out from there. It's not that I wasn't looking forward to coming home, because I'm coming home after all. When I got here as well, I wasn't disappointed. My family welcomed me with open arms, and I was spoiled by them. But I still had like this thing. Leaving Abu Dhabi was quite traumatic. And not long after I came back to South Africa, I went one day on a hike at a retreat venue, and it's like two of my favorite things combined, retreating and hiking. And I came here, and I wanted to be quiet before the Lord and just enjoy Him. But I had a map of the place in my hands, and I was sitting next to a pond trying to quiet myself before the Lord, and realizing that I can't succeed, I can't get quiet. I have this map of this place in my hands, but I can't read it. I know where I am, but I don't know where to go, and I don't know how to get there. I can't see where I should go next. And God is so faithful. I was praying and asking Him, "God, please quiet my heart, reveal my heart." And He was faithful. He did so. Because that moment when I realized I'm sitting there, I'm reading this map, and I'm feeling quite anxious. I don't know where to go. I don't know. I want to, just because it's a beautiful place. I want to go hiking. I want to spend time in His presence, but I'm too scared to move because I don't know where to go. And God was faithful, and He said to me, "That's exactly how you're feeling at this stage. You feel a little bit lost. You feel a little bit anxious about where you are. There's a mountain of uncertainty laying ahead for you. And it's okay to be scared." And right there, I was able to ask the Lord, "Lord, please help me, just guide me." And He made a promise to me again. He said to me, Isaiah 52 verse 12, of Him going before me and being my rear guard, was not only for me leaving Abu Dhabi, but it's also for here and for now, and for re-establishing and getting used to life in my own home country again. And he made a promise that He would still go before me, and He would still guard my rear. And I could feel at peace with that. I could feel at peace knowing that God has not forgotten me. He's not forsaken me. And it's not like I suddenly was able to read the map, or that a light shone on a path where I should go. But I did have courage to get up and take the first step and start walking with the Lord. And I did enjoy it. I enjoyed the hike. I enjoyed the place. I enjoyed God's presence. We sat on heights looking out over the farms and the fields and the mountains. And I walked where I reached a waterfall, and just the sound of the water was soothing, and I just felt so at peace with the Lord. So I don't know where you are today. I don't know if perhaps you feel a little bit forgotten. I want to tell you today that you have not been forgotten and that God is still with you. After the hike, God has provided for me. He went before me, and I can see it in the way that He's brought people into my life, new friends. I even have a rescue dog now, not to replace the ones that I had to leave in Abu Dhabi, but a new companion for a new season. And I'm looking forward to what the Lord has for me now, because I know He's with me, and I know I don't have to be scared. So I want to say to you, if you feel anxious today, if you feel like you've been forgotten, like you're a little bit lost, you want to serve the Lord, you want to walk this road with Him, but you don't even know where to start, just have courage that He's with you, and that He has good plans for you, and that He's not forsaken you. Have courage to just take that first step with the Lord, because your God will go before you, and He will be your rear guard. Until next time.